Hello everybody, myself Dr. Venkat S. Mane, Head of Chemical Engineering Department, KK Wagh Institute of Engineering Education and Research, Nasik, Maharashtra. We are discussing about the diffusion mass transfer. Let us discuss about what is meant by the diffusion. Diffusion is a movement of the molecules due to the thermal energy. There are two types of diffusion. First one is a molecular diffusion and second is a eddy diffusion. What is meant by the molecular diffusion? Molecular diffusion is a very slow process and eddy diffusion is a fast process where the external agency is used. You can analog this molecular diffusion with natural convection in the heat transfer, and the eddy diffusion is analog with the convection in the force convection in the heat transfer. For an example, if you add a drop of ink in the water which is present in the tank, then slowly that drop of ink is percolated, and after some time the whole water appear as a blue color. That is slow process which is nothing but the molecular diffusion. But in the second case, if you add the drop of water in the water and immediately if you stir it by using the stirrer, then within a fraction of second the whole water appear as a blue color. This is an example of the eddy diffusion. Okay, what is meant by the flux? Flux is nothing but the moles transferred per unit area per unit time. You can analog this with the heat transfer rate or the heat transfer flux. The rate of heat transfer per unit area. Here also the mass transfer flux is there. Moles transferred per unit area per unit time. There are two types of fluxes, flux Na and the flux Ja. Flux Na is related to the fixed location in the space, and the Ja is related to the average molar velocity of all constituents. Okay, then let us talk about the Fick's law of diffusion. The law stated by the Fick's name of the scientist. The statement of the Fick's law is the flux is directly proportional to the concentration gradient in the direction of the Z is there. Okay, the constant of proportionality is DAB, and DAB is nothing but the diffusivity. The negative sign indicates that the drop in concentration. The transfer of the component takes place from high concentration to the low concentration. The diffusivity is nothing but the diffusive mobility of that component. The unit of this diffusivity from the equation you will be getting in the square meter per second. Okay, this diagram shows to us like a matches box, and the partition is provided in this box. Okay, the partition 1 and the partition 2 are the compartment 1 and the compartment 2. Let us assume in the compartment 1 kg of water is poured, and in the compartment 2 the 1 kg of the ethanol is poured, and the partition is present in between at the center. Imagine this partition is removed slowly. Then what will happen? The ethanol and the water is going to be transferred within each other. Okay, then Na plus Nb is equal to the total value as a 1. You will be getting the flux Na is in this form, Na plus Nb into Ca upon C minus dAb dou Ca by dou Z. Ca is a concentration take as a ethanol, and Cb is for the water. Nb is Na plus Nb into Cb by C minus dAb dou Ca by dou Z. Okay, you can equate these two equations and you will be getting minus dAb dou Ca by dou Z is equal to plus dAb dou Ca by dou Z, or you know from the Fick's law Ja is equal to the minus Jb. Okay, this is nothing but the you will be getting as dAb is equal to dBA. The diffusivities are same but in the opposite direction. The negative sign is nothing but the indication of the opposition, not the negative value. Okay, now we talk about the two cases of the diffusion. The first case is a steady state diffusion of component A through non-diffusing B. Okay, through non-diffusing B, that means A is going to transfer and B is stagnant. That means the flux Na is constant because of the steady state, and the component A is going to be transferred, and the Nb, the flux for the component B which is stagnant, is equal to the 0. Okay, Na upon Na plus Nb is equal to the 1 we will be getting. Okay, as we all of us know, for the gases we will be getting Na is equal to Na upon Na plus Nb into dAb Pt upon RTZ, ln of Na upon Na plus Nb into Pt minus Pa2 bar upon Na plus Nb into Pt minus Pa2 bar. For this case, if you apply Na upon Na plus Nb, then it will be 1, and in the gaseous equation if you put this value as 1, you will be getting this equation. Okay, now if you solve this by considering this one, Pa1 bar plus Pb1 bar is equal to the total pressure, that is at the start of the diffusion, Pa1 bar plus Pb1 bar is equal to the total pressure. At the end of the diffusion also, the partial pressure, sum of the partial pressure for the both component is equal to the total pressure. This is Pbm bar is logarithmic mean partial pressure, Pb2 bar minus Pb1 bar upon ln of Pb2 bar by Pb1 bar. You will be getting for this case as a Na is equal to dAb Pt upon RTZ Pbm bar into Pa1 bar minus Pa2 bar from this equation. Okay, graphically you can see this composite values of the partial pressure at the start of the diffusion as well at the end of the diffusion, and how the values of the partial pressure are through the distance z. Z is the distance through which the diffusion is going to take place. This is the line where the z is distance is 0, that means start of the diffusion, where Pa1 bar plus Pa2 bar is equal to the total pressure. At the end of the diffusion, see the direction, the component A is only getting transferred, component B is just stagnant. At the end of the diffusion, again Pa2 bar plus Pb2 bar is equal to the total pressure. This graph shows to us the values of the partial pressure at a different distances within the range of diffusion. Let us talk about the second case, that is steady state equimolar counter diffusion. At a steady state it is constant, both components are getting diffused but at a constant rate, and in the counter diffusion, that means the direction is opposite, that is Na is equal to minus Nb. For gases, you know Na is equal to Na plus Nb into Pa bar by Pt minus dAb into Pa bar upon RT into dz. Okay, for this case you will be getting Na plus Nb is equal to d0. If you apply to this equation, then you will get Na is equal to minus dAb upon RT into dPa bar upon dz. Okay, separate the variables and integrate by putting the boundary limits. That means at distance z1 the partial pressure is Pa1 bar. At distance z2, that is at the end of the diffusion, the partial pressure is Pa2 bar. You will be, if you solve this integral equation, you are getting Na is equal to dAb upon RTZ Pa1 bar minus Pa2 bar. Okay, this is the final equation of the flux for the steady state diffusion for the equimolar counter case. Okay, graphically we can see over here the partial pressure versus the distance, start of the diffusion, and this is the point where the end of the diffusion is there. Pb1 bar plus Pa1 bar is equal to again partial total pressure, Pa2 bar plus Pb2 bar is equal to the total pressure. This is the line of the total pressure. See the values. Okay, Pb1 bar and Pa2 bar, Pa1 bar and the Pb2 bar. How this straight line? Correct. That is at the equal values, but the direction of the component A is in the left to the right and the component B is right to the left. This graph shows the profile of the partial pressures of the component A and B with respect to the distance. Okay, this is how we are going to summarize the mass transfer diffusion. What is meant by the diffusion, types of the diffusion, fixed law of diffusion, then the two cases, that is steady state diffusion of A through non-diffusing B and the steady state equimolar counter diffusion. Thank you.